10 years ago, the Trinity finally stood together. It's February 2026, and we are celebrating a decade of Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. From the gritty, rain-soaked fight of 2016 to the total reboot of the DCU we're seeing today, the landscape of heroes has changed forever. Today, we're looking at the massive 10-year evolution of the world's finest. Let's get into it. In 2016, Henry Cavill was the, then, face of a controversial new Superman. He portrayed a godlike being burdened by the world's fear, a role that defined the DCU for a decade. Looking back, his 2016 Superman was a figure of pure power and internal conflict. Now, in February 2026, Henry Cavill has moved far beyond the cape. While he is no longer the DCU's Superman, with David Corenswet taking that mantle in last year's Superman, 2025, Cavill's star power has never been higher. As of this month, he is currently making headlines for his lead role in the Highlander reboot, which is finally in production after a series of delays. He's also the creative force behind the massive Warhammer 40,000 cinematic universe at Amazon, which is the most anticipated sci-fi project of 2026. Comparing the 2016 Henry, who was fighting to make the world accept him as a hero, to the 2026 Henry, who is now a mogul and the king of geek culture, shows an actor who didn't need the S on his chest to become a legend. He has traded the red cape for a broadsword and a tabletop empire, and fans are following him every step of the way. Then we have Ben Affleck, the man who gave us the most brutal Batman in cinema history. In 2016, Batfleck was a world-weary, cynical veteran who had lost his way. It was a polarizing but physically imposing performance that remains a fan favorite for Snyderverse purists. Fast forward to now, in 2026, and Ben Affleck's evolution is perhaps the most impressive in Hollywood. He has successfully retired the cowl and returned to his true passion, directing and producing high-stakes thrillers. Just this month, his new Netflix film Animals, which he both directs and stars in alongside Kerry Washington and Steven Yeun, is trending as the #1 movie globally. In 2026, he is also celebrating the success of his and Matt Damon's production company, Artists Equity, which has become a major disruptor in how actors are paid. Seeing the 2016 Ben, who was doing heavy gym training for the warehouse scene, side by side with the 2026 Ben, who is now a respected, multi-hyphenate mogul winning awards behind the camera, shows a man who found peace outside of Gotham. He may not be the Dark Knight anymore, but in 2026, he is officially the king of the creator-led era. Finally, we look at the then and now of Gal Gadot. In 2016, her debut as Wonder Woman in BVS was the undisputed highlight of the film, launching her into global superstardom and leading to 2 solo movies. She was the symbol of hope that the Trinity desperately needed. Now, in February 2026, Gal Gadot's life looks very different. While the new DCU is officially moving forward with a new Wonder Woman casting announcement expected later this year, Gal has shifted her focus to her family and her health. Just this week, she shared an emotional retrospective on her health journey, revealing the life-threatening blood clot, CVST, she survived during her last pregnancy. In 2026, she is a mother of 4 and an advocate for women's health. Though she hasn't left the screen entirely, she is currently promoting the live-action Snow White where she plays the evil queen. Comparing the 2016 Gallons, the warrior princess charging at Doomsday, to the 2026 Gallons, a grounded, resilient icon who has faced real-life battles, shows a transformation from a fictional hero to a real-world inspiration. She may have passed the lasso to the next generation, but her legacy as the definitive Diana
10 years
Prince
later,
of the 2010s and the debate over Batman v Superman still rages on. From the 2016 Snyderverse to the 2026 Gunverse, these characters are truly immortal. Which of the Trinity has had the best 10-year transformation in your opinion? Let us know in the comments and hit subscribe for our next DCU update. Thanks for watching, and keep believing in heroes.